Hello, my beautiful souls. Today I want to talk to you about how to bring your vision, your dream life into reality. Maybe you've tried lots of different manifestation techniques, vision boards, you visualize yourself living the life you truly want to live, and you you set your intentions and you visualize it and you do all the work, but you still feel blocked and like something is not quite working. So today I want to share with you some tips and some questions for self-reflection. The first question is, how committed are you to bring your vision, your dream life, into reality? And you can stop the video here, by the way, and start journaling or just reflecting on it, and if that feels right. The reason why I'm asking this question is because what I see when I work with my clients, and there is always something to heal, but they always have a vision. They always have something that they want to create, that they want to manifest, whether that's finding a loving, caring partner, whether that's setting up a business that is successful, whether that's just finding more joy, more purpose in their lives. A lot of the times they say, oh, I've tried so many manifestation techniques and vision boards and all this, and it's just not working. And many times when I ask, so what actions are you taking? The answer is not always yes, 100% every day. Every action I take is aligned with this vision. So what I mean by how committed are you to bringing this vision into reality is how aligned with this vision are your actions, your thoughts, your decisions, your everyday life. And again, I'm going to invite you to pause the video here and do some journaling or some self-reflection if you feel like it. Because a lot of people tend to think that there is a magical manifestation technique that works, and once you find it, it's just about doing that guided meditation or or that ceremony or that ritual or this or that, and then boom, your life is going to suddenly change the day after. And it doesn't work quite like that. Yeah, setting intentions is really powerful. Visualizations are very powerful. I have a lot of guided meditations to visualize your potential, to manifest your potential. Theta healing is a great technique for that. I have lots of meditations here on my YouTube channel, in my podcast. But at the end of the day, that alone is not going to make your life change. That is the beginning. That is like designing, or it's like if you're painting something, or if you want to change your garden, if you're creating a piece of jewelry, if you are creating something, first you have your vision, the idea of, oh, this is the concept, right? But just by visualizing the concept, the piece of jewelry is not going to manifest out of thin earth. You need to buy the components, you need to buy the equipment, the materials, you need to know how to do it. You might try it a few times and it might be a bit fiddly, and you have to try until you make it work. So I think it's a mistake to focus on just trying to find the right manifestation technique when we are not putting the work. So for example, today, because it's our actions, our decisions, our thoughts, our self-narrative that is so important. The words we use, the thoughts about ourselves, that's creating your life. That is creating your life. So we need to be very aware of this. So for example, today I've had a very productive day, gave a workshop, I've had some sessions, created some content, did some admin work. So I started the day with my new health routine. I started doing some exercise on my rebounder, the trampoline, had my supplements, had a super healthy breakfast, straight to work, classical music in my earphones for the admin content creation piece. I meditated a lot this morning. I did some healing on myself, so great day. I know that when I do that, I am bringing my vision into reality. Yeah, I do the visualization thing as well, but I know that the most important bit is my actions. Now, doesn't mean that every day I'm on it. Like today, no. In all honesty, no. There is procrastination sometimes. I have self-doubt, sometimes doubts kicking out of nowhere, when you're having the time of your life and everything is going well, and suddenly you have a breakdown and all these self-doubts and wow, and what's going on here? So it doesn't mean that you need to be on it 24/7, otherwise nothing is going to work. But the reality is that every single thought and every single action and every single decision we make count. Every single one counts. So what we need to make sure is that most of the time, the self-narrative is empowering and not disempowering. That the actions we take are taking us closer to our goals and not further away from them. Because without action, it doesn't matter how many hours you sit in meditation, visualizing your dream life, it's not going to come into reality. And here is where the interesting bit comes in, which is the healing part. And I cannot emphasize this enough. And if you've watched several of my videos, you're probably tired of listening to the same idea, but in years of experience of working with people, helping them to heal, to rewrite the story, to create a life that feels authentic, that feels fulfilling, that feels joyful, it is all about the deep healing. It doesn't matter how many visualization, manifestation techniques you have. It's the deep healing, it's the beliefs that is going to help you to get closer to that life. So my third question for you today is, how uncomfortable are you willing to get to manifest? I'm not even a big fan of the word manifest. How uncomfortable are you willing to get to bring your vision into reality, to bring your dream life into reality? Because let's be honest, at some point, if you really, 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 really want to create a life that feels joyful, that is full of purpose, that is meaningful, with love, with joy, with abundance, you're going to have to assess if there are any limiting beliefs, if there are any blocks, if there's any trauma, if there are any past experiences, that if there is anything still in your energy field, in your mind, in your emotions, in your soul, that is blocking creating that vision. And that might get uncomfortable. And I don't agree with the idea that healing needs to be really painful or very dramatic. A lot of people refuse to do any form of therapy, coaching, healing, because they think that there is just going to be a torture to talk about their past, or it doesn't need to be like that. And the way I work, for example, is not like that. It's very powerful. I work a lot with visualizations, with working with different parts of ourselves through visualizations and through having a dialogue with those parts of ourselves. And yeah, it can get emotional, but it's not painful. So I don't agree with the idea that healing has to be painful. But let's be honest, it might be a bit uncomfortable when you realize, oh, this is the belief that I have been running all my life. And this is what I've done. And this is what I help a lot of people do, unblock those or uncover those beliefs. And yeah, when you realize, oh, this is the belief that I've been running all my life and that has been running my life all these years, yeah, it's not pleasant to see. It is a bit uncomfortable. So, because this is the key, because healing is the key, and understanding these blocks and uncovering these beliefs is the key, is really the key to creating the life you truly want to live. At some point, it might get a bit uncomfortable. So the question is, how willing are you to push through the resistance, to go through that discomfort, which, by the way, is totally worth it, because once you once you heal a part of yourself that was holding pain, trauma, sadness, anger, resentment, limiting beliefs, you know, when you heal that, with you clear that, life changes completely. But I know that work is deep, and it's not for everyone. So in case you want to make notes of the main questions, they were: how committed are you to bring your dream life into reality? How aligned with your vision, with your dream life, are your daily actions, thoughts, and decisions? And how uncomfortable are you willing to get to beat this resistance and to make sure that you bring your dream life into reality? And these questions, by the way, no judgment, because this is not about who's right and who's wrong, or this is not an exam to see who gets the highest score. This is just for the purpose of self-discovery, of self-knowledge, and to go deeper into your healing. And one more thing I want to say before I wrap up is that whatever, you know, visualization, manifestation techniques you're trying to bring your bring your vision, to give images to that vision, right? Which I believe is very powerful. I would say, make sure that when you do that, your awareness is on the emotions, on how you would feel living that life, the emotion. Because sometimes it's not that much about the details and thinking from the conscious mind how we would like our life to be, but how we would feel, right? Because it's connecting with those elevated emotions, as Joe Dispenza calls them. High vibration emotions, elevated emotions. That's what's much more powerful when rewiring your brain and upgrading your state of being, so you are in resonance to a more joyful, abundant, and happy life. So that's another tip for you. So if you enjoyed this video, I have a course that you will love. It's called Step into Your Power with Confidence and Joy. And it's a free 7-day course. If you sign up in the link below, you will receive a lesson every day. All you need is 15-20 minutes every day. And I help you create your vision. We go deep into uncovering these subconscious beliefs. We go deep into healing, rewiring your story, your brain, upgrading your system. And I also cover how to connect with your higher self so you can make decisions that are always aligned with your highest interest and in your best interest. And also, if you are ready for the deep healing, if this resonates and you're at a point where you're feeling stuck, or like things are not flowing, and like there's something internal, you know, like some form of belief or self-sabotage that is stopping you from creating the life of joy and purpose that you came here to live, I have a one-on-one healing coaching program that it's perfect for this. So I would love to invite you to book a free discovery session if you want to know more about this, and to have a chat with me to see how I can support you in your self-development and healing journey. Okay, my loves, thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it, and see you very, very soon. Sending lots of love and light.